I've got two beverages. I've got one water and one Brew Daddy sized coffee cup. So, yeah, I said goodnight to the littles. They're sweet and wonderful. And let's get started, everybody. Welcome to Adam Makes Beer. My name's Adam. Thank you for joining along with the February 2024 Livestream Q&A Podcast. Still getting used to saying podcast. We've got some channel all-stars in the chat. Anyone from Spunding and Vert. We got my man Jamie Tripp. We've got Lil Barn Brewing, September and June, Trevor. Baby, we got it all. We got it all. It's going to be a good show, man. I'm excited. It's, I don't know, lots happened. In the last month, I was over at the Ohio Craft Brewers Conference. That was fun. We'll touch base on that here in a little bit. But, well, shoot, let's get into show notes, and we'll take it from there. September and June said that he has one of the mugs of my mug. The mug he speaks of is for the first time ever, the fireplace played an ad. Now, this is not how it's supposed to be. I've always been afraid that this was going to happen. And now it's happening. So I need an ad-free fireplace, apparently. But yeah, you know, there's an increasing number. I don't want to create this dead air, but if somebody wanted to go to the Adam Makes Beer merch store and copy and paste that link and throw it in the chat, check it out, baby. I mean, we've got the OG Brew Daddy mug. Brew Daddy mug, hands down, is the highest purchased item in the shop. Believe it or not. And yeah, so I mean, it is what it is. But let's get down to it. Adam Makes Beer is now a podcast. Check out Spotify, Apple Podcast, and see all of the long-form brewer interviews we've done. After you subscribe, please leave a review and comment as well, because it really helps support the work I am doing. Also, if you are new to the channel or podcast, go to Adam Makes Beer on YouTube. Click the playlist tab and see tons of info, brew days, technique videos, tutorial videos. Now 608 total. Bam. As always, if you're getting value out of this content, please follow, rate, like, comment, and share with your brewing friends and craft beer enthusiast homies. And if you have the means and feel as if my content has benefited you, consider a channel membership for $2.99 a month. It gives you priority for Q&A live streams like this and quarterly merch drawings, or dropping a super chat tip in the comments or chat. All that stuff is very much appreciated, but only if you have the scratch, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up this month, February's Industry Pro live stream will be with Julian Trago of Beechwood Brewing. February 13th at 7 p.m. That's coming up. That's next week, people. I will be posting on that. Get in any questions you can. We're still wrapping up exact topics we're going to be discussing, but you're not going to want to miss that. Julian is a smart guy. He has roots back to the Brewing Network, where when I first started listening to that podcast too, I believe both he and I were homebrewing at that point. And I've listened to some interviews with him preparing for this interview, because I'm trying to get better. You know what I mean? As an interviewer, I'm trying to tighten up my game a little bit, become a compelling conversationalist, you know? So, you know, but cool guy, really nice guy, knows his beer. He's got a list of awards as long as my arm, and he and I are going to be talking beer. So you're not going to want to miss that. As I mentioned, Bondi Pauly Brews is in the chat. Welcome, brother. And also, September and June, also is a proud owner of an Adam Makes Beer hoodie. There's two versions. I have this one right here with the 4 elements of beer on it. And then on the back, it has the same thing, but larger. I can hold this up for you right now, but check this out. Boom, baby. Adam Makes Beer. Why am I so bad at holding this up? Oh, I'm becoming disillusioned. Boom. Adam Makes Beer, son. Adam Makes Beer, son. So nice hoodie. I wish I also had one in black, and I'll probably be ordering one of those soon for myself. But this design is also going to be on, I made it myself and I'm proud of it. This design is also going to be on maybe a coffee mug, and get another coffee mug in the store. Maybe a t-shirt. It's going to be summertime soon here, ladies and gentle persons. So yeah, I'm going to be throwing that on a t-shirt. You have the square logo, Adam Makes Beer, t-shirt, hoodie, bro. It's all good. Just get it. Clothe yourself. Wrap yourself in my merch. I would appreciate it. It all goes for raising these kids, man. Sometimes I've been on some other streams and people are like, buy me a round of beer. Dude, help feed these kids. I mean, for what it's worth, baby. I mean, ultimately that's my responsibility. And we do, and we're fine. But never hurts. Never hurts. What else? The Ohio Craft Brewers Conference was in lovely Toledo, Ohio. And we had an absolutely tremendous time. It was cold. It was cold in Toledo, single digits, with the wind. It brought me back to home, baby. It brought me back to Michigan. Made me think about those cold winter days. But it was cold there, man. A little snow here and there. I don't know. I've got a soft spot for some of those towns where the downtown area still has some of those big old classic brick buildings. I always like that. It was a cool spot. It was a good time. It was good to catch up with people that I know and love from the industry, and also to run into so many nice people. I have to sincerely thank everybody that came up and said hi at the conference and shared stories with me. And everybody was so appreciative for the channel and the content, and for answering, their questions on here and things like that. It was really special. It was really special. Made me feel very, very good. It's nice to meet people that are enjoying the content. Thankfully, nobody that wasn't enjoying the content talked to me. So that's always a plus. But yeah, I went there and I did my talk on content creation. I might be seeing if I can get a copy of that to post either on podcast, video form, something like that, and we'll see how that goes. The content creation talk might not be exactly down your alley, but it does give some background into the channel, and also some of my motivations for it, what I'm trying to do. So it might have some interest out there. Also, you will notice on the channel, I am dialing up some content with our friends at Cold Break. I remember the first time I saw a Cold Break jockey box, I was used to those janky red and blue boys that they sell around. I won't name names. And I was used to those. And first time I saw a Cold Break jockey box with all those steel plates backing things up, securing it. It was sweet, man. And I scored a cool Adam Makes Beer branded Adam Makes Beer jockey box. And I'm starting to do some content with it. I did just kind of a general walkthrough. We're going to do like an unboxing type video, and with a little bit of explanation about what a jockey box is and how it works. But then I'll have some more content coming up with that. So if and I can say this completely, I feel good about it, man. If you need a jockey box, they're the best out there. Good folks. Check them out. And there's actually a link in. I might be able to put it in the description of this, but if you go back and find the jockey box video that I did, there's actually an affiliate link in there. So if you do make a purchase of some cold break stuff, use that link and I'll get some reimbursement on it. So very, very cool. Yeah. In the chat, we've got Jamie Tripp in September and June talking beer. We also have James Miller in here. James, welcome, man. James says, hi, I'm from Amelia. I love Sonder. I drank like 5 points of your wit on opening day. LOL. That's awesome, man. That's good to hear. We appreciate the support. September and June, are those jockey boxes you speak of cold break, coil or plate? They're coil. And everything on them is stainless, man. Like no joke. It's a very cool rig. And you can put a beating on it. The main thing is September is the plate, because like where the shank goes through the front of the cooler where you're going to be pouring. There's a metal plate on each side of that, on both the inside and the outside of the cooler. So when those shanks get loose and you have to tighten them up, you're not just tightening and pulling them through the plastic of the cooler wall, and you're not getting beer leaking in there. And they get gross over time. I mean, you're a vet. You know what it is with those jockey boxes. But these are really, really sweet. You should check them out. You should check them out. And then continuing on, hey, I had again, thanks to everybody that came up and all the positive words at the Craft Brewers Conference here in Ohio. It was just really a blast. It was really a blast. Again, thank you, genuinely. I've been having some issues with the DMs over on Instagram. Usually, I get questions via DM. People slide into my DMs, but they've been now Instagram has, without I don't know, like just they've been going overboard trying to filter out like all of the adult content that gets like dropped in your DMs, and like people asking me questions. And so I actually, because I was really once a month is the only time I go through my DMs on Instagram to prepare for this show. Pardon me. And I looked at like the throwaway stuff, like the garbage type ones, and there was a handful of questions in there. So if you don't hear from me immediately, it's because I really only answer those once a month, and or some of that stuff might went to junk mail. So hopefully that wasn't you where your stuff went into junk, but we'll try to find them and work it out as we go here. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you feel as if you got any value out of the video, please like and subscribe. There are also other videos that you can watch. They're going to maybe be over here or over here. Appreciate you watching.